So now let's add the columns. So I'm going back to the top view and let's add a box like this. Make it almost 0.2 meters, and the height will be the height of our ceiling like this. So let's say 3 meters, and 0.25 and 0.25 is, I think, the best. All right, so here are the columns like this, and we have uh, two columns in front of each other. So what we can do is we can just press shift and drag it on the x-axis like this. But you can see that if I drag that column, I don't have that symmetry. So like if I just go to the front view and if I just look at the columns, you can see it's the symmetry is off. The distance over here and distance over here is not the same. So what we can do is we can just add a symmetry modifier on the top. So I'm going to delete that copy and select my uh, that source column, and I'm going to add a symmetry modifier. So let's add a symmetry modifier, press S and you will get the symmetry modifier. Now you can see the symmetry is happening on that orange plane. So it's kind of like a mirror in AutoCAD, which says where that mirror line will be. That image will be at the distance of exactly the same distance, the source and the mirror line, the distance between the source object and the mirror line object. So right now, this mirror, so this orange plane is our mirror, and the greater will be the distance, the greater the image will form at the greater distance. So right now it's happening on the center of the column. So what we can do is we can just go to the symmetry modifier by clicking on symmetry modifier, and now we can just um, you know move that mirror. See, the greater the distance of that mirror from the source object, the greater distance we have will get for our image uh, column. So we want this image to be the other way around. So what we can do is we can just flip our mirror and now move it to the, I go to the top view. You can see, we can see our mirror line, and let's align it to the origin like this. So now we'll get this symmetry and the distance exactly the same. All right. And now let's just press shift and click and drag it on the y-axis to get the copies, make it instance and hit OK. Or what you can do is you can just turn on the symmetry for the y-axis as well. Let's click on the symmetry and shift our mirror axis like this. All right, so the benefit of symmetry is we can just edit our source object and everything will happen to that uh, you know the images, the copies. So the main thing is, all right, so you can see the best thing about symmetry is all the objects are like one object. So if I just move it around, so you can see uh, that will be a single object, and that will behave like a single object. So let's just switch from so let's just go back to the box, And let me just delete that symmetry modifier right now, and let's focus on how to create this kind of an effect on that column. So first of all, uh, I need to add some segments or some uh, edges uh, along that height. So this rotation will happen. So that is basically a twist going on over here like this. So let's just add increase the height segments. So let me just add some, maybe 20 like this, and let's add a twist modifier. So press T or press TW at the same time. This will uh, filter out that twist uh, modifier. Let's add that twist modifier and let's increase the angle of that twist modifier like this. So as soon as you increase that angle, you will see that the same effect happening on our column like this. The more the angle will be, the more twist you will get. But right now you can see that we are getting this wobbly effect, like the segments are visible, but here we have that smooth transition. So what we can do is we can go back to the box and increase our height segments, and this way we'll get that smooth transition over here. All right, and let's add that symmetry modifier once again. Clip it and click on it to move that mirror line like this, and turn on the Y symmetry, and let's move that Y uh, mirror line over here like this. All right, and the best part about that uh, modeling with the modifiers is we can go back to any modifier and change our settings. So maybe let's say we want to change the dimension of the column. We can just go back to the box and switch that length and width from 0.25 to 0.15 like this. See, and if you don't want to add the symmetry modifier, what you can do is you can just press shift and drag it and make it instance like this. Like this.